I just woke up not too long ago, guys. Feeling super tired lately. But anyway, I got off the phone last night with George. He was still trying to fix his car, so we'll see if he makes it or not. I was supposed to have a video call with someone last night at 10, but I fell asleep and they did too, so it wasn't that big a deal. They called me this morning and it's so weird because it's like life you don't really like socialize like that, and then once you put yourself out there, it's like you just like people are like swarming to you type of thing, and it's like and a lot of them just kind of want sexual stuff from you, so it's like, you know, you kind of have to be discerning, ask them questions if they get bored and annoyed with you type of thing. But the one that called me this morning, he's like, I live in Memphis and all this, and he's like, you're cute and all that, and I was like, oh my gosh. You know, it's like when you get attention for the first time, it's like, and I was like, no, I have a marshmallow body, and he's like, no, you're cute, and I was like, thank you, stop it, you didn't stop. But you know how it is. You know, I'm trying to do the right thing and wait to see if this guy pulls through, but you know how it is for a lady out here. It's hard out here for a lady. And see, both of them, I told them what happened here with the Jim Boyer situation, and they both said that he's a scumbag and that I should sue him because he's charging me for a road. And both of them said I don't think that's even legal for him to do, like, if it's the only road to your house. So I was like, yeah, maybe I should, you know. It's like I was gonna pay the $200 just to sell the place, but I might just take him to court and be like, make him redo the contract because it's not fair. So we're gonna see how that goes, but I have one in Potosi that's gonna help me with all of that, so we're gonna see, because I'm not paying him $130 for road upkeep when I'm on a fixed income, and 2, I own this place, and 3, when I lived at my grandma's on 4 acres, we had a rocky road longer than this place, and we only fixed it every couple years. So he's trying to specifically rip me off. And I'm gonna ask the other neighbors, and I've already asked the neighbors up here, they don't pay that, so why is it only me type of thing? You know, it's gonna look suspicious, right? And then I'm gonna bring up everything he did in court, you know, because it was creepy and weird, and him driving up and down this road being creepy as fuck. He could have just been like decent, right? I paid him $70,000. He could have done what we agreed upon, which was fix the place, but he didn't do it. Okay, so now I have to go through a lawyer again to get my money back, or to make him change the contract, which is my only 2 options, because I'm not going to pay him for road upkeep. I'm just not going to. For a road that is the only road to my house, I'm not paying for driving down a road to my house, okay? If I have to move, then that's what I'll do. Like, I'm not paying him any more money. And I kept the cashier's checks, which I'm going to show later in a live stream. So I'm gonna bring them to court with me too, so they're gonna know how much I exactly paid him. Plus I paid him cash out of pocket, which he never painted the roof. He never did any of the things we agreed upon in text messages, so he's pretty much screwed, and I think he knows it, but you know how that goes. But if this guy doesn't follow through, like George, he doesn't like come back or whatever, then I'll have like a backup plan. Because it's kind of getting to that time where you know, I'm gonna need help. So it's like no hard feelings or anything, but it's like I like George and all that, but you know, when you leave your girlfriend on the holidays, it's kind of sussy. And it's like even if you go back to your mom that has Alzheimer's or whatever, I get it. I do get it, but it's also like I don't like mama boys, okay? I don't like them. Like it's okay to have a healthy relationship with your mom, be kind with your mom, but when you're like attached to the tit, it's I don't like that. I just never have like that. I've dated people in the past that were like that, and it always causes problems. We always get in fights with the mom. We always get in fights about the mom. You know, I don't want to do that again. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of seeming like when he left to go to Thanksgiving with his mom, I was like, damn, like, what the hell am I type of thing? Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just so weird. And then I'm like, how do I know, you know, you're just not telling me you're at your mom's and like banging other chicks behind my back? Like, I have no way of knowing that you're telling the truth, right? So when I told him when I first met him, I have severe trust issues and stuff and I have a hard past, he should have took that very seriously and not like pretty much just disappeared. But you know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? Like, I'm literally, this is the last day I'm gonna wait. If not, I'm gonna get back on the dating apps and I'm just gonna start talking to other people because I'm not gonna put my life on hold for anyone anymore because I did that for many, many years and it doesn't work out. And I'm tired of putting myself last when I should put myself first. And I'm really trying to find someone that like just gets me. Like, I'm starting to understand now, like I don't say, I wouldn't say I'm dumb, but I wouldn't say I'm super, super smart either. I didn't go to college, right? So would it be nice to have someone that was smarter than me? Yeah, but also it comes with bad things too, because they can outsmart you without you knowing it and do really evil things, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I tend to relate to people who are like me, either had a troubled past or have a mental illness of some sort, or down to earth. Like, that's the kind of person that I am. And I'm kind of at that point, like, I'm about to just freeze, guys. I'm about to just freeze because I'm like so overwhelmed. I don't really know what to do anymore. Like, all I know is I had to take it a step at a time and a little bit at a time because also my taxes came in, so I gotta pay them. So I'm gonna pay them, I'm gonna pay my bills, I'm gonna get a lawyer and have them contact Jim Boyer to redo the contract, and if he doesn't agree to it, then we're gonna take him to court because he knew all this stuff beforehand. I was on a fixed income, and actually I don't think it's even legal for him to be able to do that with the road. So hi honey. Hi Jasper, little man. My cat, my black cat's awake. He's been meowing all morning. I know he wants a canned cat food, but all I have is little frisky gravies, which he will not eat. And the dry food, once he eats dry food for so long, he starts to like throw it up. I think because he gorges himself, that's what the vet said. But I also think he gets hairballs because you see a little bit of fur in there. So I need to try to figure out something for hairball. Like, I got the older cat food, which was for hairballs, but he might need some kind of special medicine because he does have a lot of fur. Little man. Jasper. Hi. Hi, honey. Oh, sweet boy. Oh, good. Hey, some, Jas? What do you want? I gave you fresh water. I gave you some broth. You just want a gravy. Yeah, I know what you want, honey, and I'm sorry. George promised to bring you a canned food, but he fell through again. He's not awful reliable, is he, little man? Oh, poor baby man. Poor baby man. He's a special boy. He's Mama's special little man. Special man. Oh, honey. Honey. You're cute, little man. But yeah, guys, that's kind of my life right now. Just trying to date and stuff, and like, just try to like get some help. Hi, Mr. Man. Seems like the only man I can depend on is Jasper. I don't want to say I want a man to completely take care of me, but like I can do a lot on my own, and I can contribute in lots of different ways, like cooking or, you know, being cute and funny, like cuddling. Like I can be like a good like wifey. Ow! He just bit my ankle. I can be a good wifey, but I need someone that I can depend on, right? Someone that I can trust that's gonna help me, like with all the stuff that needs fixed around here. Someone who knows how to do manly things, like fix cars and stuff. Oh, I only know how to do so much. It's freaking gonna make me cry again. It's like I know how to garden and do like things I only know how to do. But yeah, I have bit my lip. Oh, can you see it? Bit my lip right there. Hurts. But on Thanksgiving I was all alone, and I made me a turkey and some sweet potatoes, but I didn't get all the turkey eaten. It was like sad, like it was just like another holiday by myself, so it was kind of like, what am I doing, you know? Like, do I want to like live all my holidays alone, like, or do I want someone here? And it's like, yeah, I do like my alone time sometimes, but also like I do like company sometimes too. It's like sometimes I do have to be alone, like I'm having a bad day. Like, you know, obviously I talk very openly about this, and I want to like kind of squash the stigma around it, so other people can talk about it. But I do take depression medication and anxiety medication. Um, and there's just some days that are just bad days for me. Like, just, I'm not fully like myself. And it could be because I'm overdoing it, I'm in the heat too long, I'm stressed. That's usually what triggers it. If I had a bad night's sleep, if I didn't eat, like those things trigger it, okay? And I know a lot of people say different things about that, but for some reason there's something about sugar that I have to have, that even a little bit of it every day to make me feel calm. Like I don't know if I'm addicted to it or what it is, but yeah. But I filled out my thing on ZocDoc this morning. I was supposed to have an appointment in St. Louis, but I was under the impression they were going to do the video chat. But they said because of all my like significant illnesses, I need to be in person. But it's like, I'm never going to be able to see the doctor then if I can't do it online. And I don't honestly believe, unless you have like a wound or something that needs to be physically looked at, when it's all internal stuff, like that's been the same for years, like the ulcers, the IBS, the Crohn's disease, like me going in person isn't really gonna, you know what I mean? It's not really gonna do anything, you know what I'm saying? And I need to try to find specialists, because they said basically the primary doctors can't really help me. I need to go see specialist doctors for my stomach, for my mental health. I need to not see a therapist. I need to see a psychologist whoever prescribes medication, okay, because they put me on these medications like Lexapro and Xanax, and I've been on Lexapro for 2-3 years, but the Xanax I got on right after my dad died, so maybe I've been on Lexapro longer than that, but you know, I've been on it all from Prozac to Cymbalta to, I've been on it all, but the thing is, a lot of those medicines don't work, and a lot of times they diagnose me with bipolar, and they give me medicine like Vraylar, and it makes my symptoms worse, so which makes me think I'm not bipolar, okay? Or maybe it's just a medicine that doesn't work with me. Lexapro is a depression medication, Xanax is for anxiety, and I take those at nighttime so I can settle down and go to bed because I have a hard time going to sleep. And when I do go to sleep, I wake up through the night with nightmares and stuff like that. So it helps, but the thing is, I don't want to be like a guinea pig to where they're just trying a bunch of medicines like they've done my whole life and probably fucked up my brain, probably made my problem worse. But you know, like, obviously they said I still need something that's gonna help calm me down because I have paranoia, I have paranoid thoughts, I get paranoid like auditorial hallucinations when I go into public. I think people are making fun of me, even if they're not, and it's just from stuff in the past and like going to school, being bullied and things like that. I think it just kind of transferred over to my adult life. And guys, I got like a rash on my back, like these bumps. I don't know what they're from. I kind of need to look at them really quick. What is this? I can't even see it. Oh gosh. Where's it even at? Oh, it's way back there. I'm not gonna be able to see it unless I go in the bathroom and look in it. I've been having this weird rash on my back. It's like little bumps. I don't know what it is, if it's like, I might lose signal. Just bear with me for a minute. Okay, let's see if I can see it. Yeah, they look like... What is that? It looks like a bump. I can see it. It looks like a bumps. I don't know what that is. It's freaking me out. And I've had it for like a couple of days now, and it hurts and itches. Probably got bit by another spider in this place again. I don't know. I hope I don't have some kind of... I wash all my sheets and stuff, and I change it every week, so it can't be that. Oh, little Jasper! Look at little man Jasper. He's so cute, sleeping in his little chair. Handsome little baby man. You look like a little loaf. Look like a little panther loaf, little man. Little panther loaf. A little pumpernickel loaf. Oh, Haney. Those soft velvety ears. Look at little real Kuma back there. You're cute, little man. Okay, well. Oh. Well, guys. I wanted to get on here and give an update. If this guy falls through, I'm probably gonna have to go to someone else, but like, obviously I'm damaged. Like, obviously I got trust issues and I've been hurt a lot, betrayed a lot, lied to a lot. So it's hard for me to trust people, and see, I don't know, guys, like part of me is really lonely, and sometimes I do like the alone time, but it's also like, I don't know. Wish me luck to find a boyfriend. Wish me luck to find me a good one too, not one that's just gonna take. One that's actually gonna help. Do manly things around the house, like fix the floor, fix the sink, it's clogged, cut the grass. You know, things I can't do. Has to be 420 friendly, okay with how I am, doesn't want to try to change me. Like, it's okay to try to, like, encourage someone to be better, but when you're trying to, like, I don't want to date someone who's gonna, like, want me to be completely different, you know what I mean? It's okay to, like, encourage them and encourage them to do better, but whenever you're like, you don't like anything about them, then it's not, you know what I mean? So I just want someone who likes me for me, lets me be myself and fun. I like anime, I'm a little bit nerdy. I wear glasses when I drive. So just okay with me being me, like, and we go on dates and stuff. Doesn't have to be super fancy either. I just want to go somewhere. Cause I'm always stuck in the house, guys. Like I literally am a hermit, and I've been a hermit my entire life. Like ever since I was a kid, I was always like shut in my house. And I used to walk the streets of Bonne Terre and stuff like that, so I know Bonne Terre really well. But once all that stuff happened, I had to relocate. But up here, I get a new start, and nobody really knows me. No one knows like all the gossip, all the bullshit, like all the slander and shit. So I kind of get it like a new start, like. So yeah, like. And you know, I'm 30, and like I'm at that point, like if I date someone, they gotta be okay with wanting to have a baby in the future, because I really want to have a baby in the future. I always wanted to have a baby boy, dress him up in cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. I'd be okay with both, having one of each. I thought maybe I would have three, maybe. But I don't know. It's all kind of what God thinks I need, I guess, you know? And, you know, I'm getting older, and I am getting more forgetful and stuff, so I do worry, like, I need to find someone who, like, I'm not manifesting this, but I'm just saying, for example, if I ever did start to lose my mind a little bit, like get Alzheimer's or something, I want someone who's still gonna be there for me and like take care of me and like at least get me in the right direction where I'm safe. Um, Help me as much as they can, you know, and have kids that are gonna, you know, when they get older, they can help me with different things, you know. So if I'm cooking like their favorite meal or whatever, like maybe they make the table, or, you know, clean up a little bit while I'm doing something else, you know. I definitely want to instill like chores into them and stuff like that. Like, obviously not slaves, but I do feel like they should have something they do every week, like one thing or two. I'd be lucky if they do one thing, but I obviously know they're not gonna really do it. And, you know, when they're little toddlers, I actually babysitted some, and they actually enjoyed doing that. I think some kids like it, and some kids just don't. Like, some enjoy the cleanup, some enjoy having little fake vacuums and little fake cleaning supplies. So, you know, it's all kind of like depending on what happens, but yeah, like, that's kind of like what's going on right now. So I'm gonna see if George comes back. If not, then we kind of know I need to move on. Because, like I said, he's a Gemini, and I've been hurt really bad by a Gemini in the past, and it was my best friend who literally lied to me behind my back and was banging other chicks the whole time we were dating. So I was like, after that, I kind of always looked at Geminis a certain shady type of way. And if you're a Scorpio, I honestly probably won't date you. My best friends I've ever had were Scorpios, and they've always betrayed me. Every single Scorpio I've ever known, they've always betrayed me. They've always backstabbed me or stung me from the scorpion. They sting, okay? You know, so I don't really trust Scorpios. Like, no shade against all Scorpios, but you know, there's a lot of people out there making Scorpios look bad. You know, Ethan Mimhart was a Scorpio, okay, and he was a rapist, okay, so don't like Scorpios, okay? I'm too traumatized with that. And see, this other guy that messaged me this morning, he's a Virgo, and he was born on the same day as me. So, what should I do, guys? Put a poll in chat. Should I date George, or should I give up on him because he's taking too long, and I'm getting old? Let me know in chat. One's a white daddy and one's a chocolate daddy. What do I do? I really don't care about races, like what ethnicity you are, black, tan, Mexican, Asian, white. I've dated an Asian guy, I've dated white guys. I never got to date a black guy before, to be honest. I rarely even got to see a black person. I met one black person on the dating app where we met at, I can't remember where it was. It was like a fast food parking lot, and he got in the car, but he was a skinny guy and he had long dreads. And he went to college and all that. And he's like, your teeth are spackled, your hair's a mess, you don't take care of yourself. And I was like, wow, if all black guys are like this, I'm never talking to a black guy again. They're mean. And then he was like really like mean about what we call them type of thing. And I was like, well, if I'm from Missouri and I never even see you guys, like, and we don't know what to say, that's why we don't talk to you guys, because we're afraid you guys are gonna say we're saying something we're not saying. But we're like, we're from the country, okay, and we didn't even get to go to college, okay? So like, he's the one that told me you can't call them colored people. He said that they rather you call them black, which I thought if you call them black, you're not supposed to say that. I don't know, guys. It's always changing. African American. I just rather call them chocolate daddies. Like, chocolate daddies, white daddies, dumpling daddies for Asians. Like, you know, not everyone's at the same, like, educational level either, so it just kind of sucks. And if you want to talk to them, you gotta be super smart, or, like, they're gonna flip it on you and make you sound like you're racist. Even if you're not, even if you met up with them to date them, and then they pick you apart about how you look like a marshmallow. It's not fair, okay? And not everybody, like, and they're not saying it to be mean, they just don't know. Like, they literally don't know, because all we see is what we see on TV, like with the Black Lives Matter and all that. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, a lot of white people are scared, especially in the country, because where I came from, they just killed the Ku Klux Klan member down there. His wife and a chocolate daddy whacked him off, like, and since that happened, like, people could go to the park and you could date, like, you could go to the park and have an Asian person as a partner and you wouldn't be attacked. So that's the kind of town I was raised in. So, and it was really super religious, super Baptist, super, you know, Christian. So, and people were really super judgy. So a lot of white women down there who isn't educated, yeah, we may fantasize about it, but we can't act on it because we're scared we're going to be attacked or shamed or disowned, or there's lots of things you guys don't understand, like the pressures of the towns we live in. And until more black people come down here and live down here, then we can't talk about it. Then we can't. And that's why I wish more black people would move down here to the country, because until people realize they're not all mean and... Okay, hold on, someone's here, bye.